up everyone? And today I'm in a place called Nama. It's relatively close to Tokyo itself and pretty close to Yokohama as well. Just on a random road actually. My brother had to meet someone in this area, so I decided to gallivant around while he does that. Thought I'd show you guys this place too. It's like 3 hours away from my house that I'm staying in. So the car ride was actually very long and quite sleepy, even though I didn't go to sleep. I have a hard time going to sleep at night right now and just staying asleep, just because the weather is really gross. It's like super humid and just hot. It's hot and humid. But there's no like sudden rain burst or anything to help settle it. It's like a used appliance store across the way over there. This place is called Dragon Mansion. It's like condos, I think. This is the first time I've been over here. It's the second time I've been in Nama, but the first time I've come down this way of the road. I know there's a Denny's across from where I parked and a sushi restaurant, but other than that, it seems like the road just has a lot of condos and apartments. It's a Chinese restaurant. It's the second Chinese restaurant I've seen since being here. There's another one that's a little bit closer to where I'm staying called Vermilion Chinese restaurant. But other than that, haven't really seen too many actual Chinese restaurants here. Oh, they have a unagi special at this place. Unagi is eel. Pretty interesting because I was watching some other stuff about Japan, and it was talking about how they love their streets and their roads to be clean and whatnot, and how like if you get something from a vending machine or like from a konbini, like a 7-Eleven or a Lawson's, that a lot of times it's frowned upon to walk around and eat it or walk around and drink whatever you got. So normally you see them step outside of the convenience store and indulge themselves in whatever they bought pretty much. But it's to help crack down on like littering, because you'll finish it there and then there's the proper disposal methods there as well. So on my way here though, there was a road and it was just full of trash and like litter and everything. It's like a bicycle parking. But there's trash all over the road and there's trash on the sidewalk area. So I think there's equally amount of people who want it to be clean as to people who just don't care. And a lot of the highways as well have places where people just litter, and there's a bunch of signs in front of where the litter was saying like, oh, don't litter, pick up your trash and all that. But as for you guys, if you come visit here, honestly, it's up to you. Of course, I wouldn't recommend littering, but if you want to take whatever you bought and eat it while you're walking down the road, I see, go for it. I mean, I do that. I still do that, but the only difference is I throw away my waste at the proper waste disposal places. You know what I mean? Like if I get one thing at a convenience store and I eat it on the go, I throw it out at the other convenience store I go to, or I take it home with me and I throw it out there. You know, I think it's more about morals than anything else at that point. I don't know where we're at. This road seems fun. Let's go down here. This is, there's like an Italian diner, Caesarea restaurant and cafe, and then the Family Mart on the bottom. And it's a ramen shop with a 24-hour gym above it. Fast gym. There's no one in the gym, but there's a lot of people eating ramen. I think this parking area is cheaper than where I parked. Went ahead and drove today because to come here by the trains would have been like a $30 ride. But if we came here with the train, that'd be a $30 ride for me and a $30 ride for my brother, which would be $60, yeah? Whereas if we just fill up our gas tank for $30, we both can come here. The only difference is I think that the train would have been a tad faster, in all honesty. Ooh, this looks good. I'm seeing a lot of lunch sets on sale right now. Just like everywhere in general. I don't know if it's just that time where like they normally do these kinds of things, or if places are not getting too much business, so they're trying to create lunch sets. Ooh, izakaya looking place. Well, that's a thing too that I haven't been to yet. I don't think I went to an izakaya since I moved here. At least I don't remember going to one. Oh, I went to a gyotaro? Like, maybe I did? Oh, frick, what's it called? There's like a, you know where you cook your own food on the plate? Like you order all you can eat, and it's like meat and tabe hodai is all you can eat here. And then we did nomi hodai too, which is all you can drink for an hour. I think it was called gyotaro. I'm not too sure, but I think it was called gyotaro. I'm not sure if it... Noisy. Super noisy. Super noisy. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm not sure if it counts as an izakaya. I want to say maybe. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna go ahead and cross. I think I'm on the wrong side of the road. Remember when I said like they're really big on their lefts? I should go on the left side. It seems like the side I was on the right side, going the opposite way of the oncoming people. This road is super long, and there's just a bunch of shops. I don't know if it's like a Shotengai or anything. It has cars going up and down and everything. There are some closed, vacant places. It's later in the day though. It's about 1 o'clock here. Oh, 100 yen vending machine. Well, this place has takeout. Oh, it's a pachinko parlor. Roman pachinko and slot. Oh, very expensive salon. Very expensive. The lowest thing on their price list was $50. Well, this is a ramen place. And then a karage place. Honki no Honpo. Interesting, there's seems like some of these places are houses. Oh, this is a bakery. And like they have like antique looking like china plates or whatnot, whatever they're called. I gravitated to this little shop right here on the corner because of I heard music in English, and I was like, whoa. That's one of the other things I've noticed. Some of the places you go to, like I went to IKEA the other day, not the other day, but like a month ago or whatever, and they had like country music playing in their elevator. I was going down the elevator. It wasn't like your normal elevator music that just makes you really tired and you just want to go to sleep afterwards, but it was like actual country music. I was just sitting there in the elevator going down thinking to myself, like, does anyone understand what's being sang in this music right now? And does anyone even like country music here? Or are they just playing it because it's in English and they're like, oh, it's hip or whatever? Because I was told that sometimes they play music in English just because it's seen as hip sometimes. I don't know how true that is, but this Lawson store is green. Looks relatively old. Like a little shoe store. This is interesting. They have like all the bottles and everything for distribution right here. Some of them are like empty bottles though. Onokomiyaki place? Krung Thep. This road is like super far. Oh, will there ever be an end? Oh, that's the other thing. Elections are coming up over here pretty soon. They're putting like these billboards up, and the billboards have squares with numbers in it, and every representative gets a number, and then they can put their poster in the square of that billboard. Found out about that the other day because one was just put up in the town I'm in, and I was seeing them all over in larger towns, but I didn't think one would be put up in our town. But so far there's no representative pictures in them yet, so I was wondering like what is it for? Apparently my brother talked to one of our neighbors and that's how we found out. So we'll just see how long it takes for us to get actual like pictures of anyone. Of course, I don't believe that we'll be voting at all. I don't think we have a say at all either. Just because of we're not like, what's the word? National Japanese peoples. Oh, there's a karate place. I think we're getting close to the end. It's looking more residential though. Kitchen House Taimo. It's looking way more residential now. All these closed shops though. Some shops close around 1 to 3, and they say like that's the end of dinner. And then they open back up for, or that's the end of lunch, my bad. And then they open back up at dinner time, around 5, 6-ish. So some of these closed places, I wonder if they're just closed because they ran out of business and no one's occupying the space, or closed because they're closed on a break. Enjoy your life. That's what that sign says in English. Enjoy your life. Yeah, looks like that's the end of all the little shops and everything. Little lunch place here. It's a ramen place. And a flower shop, but the truck just pulled over in the flower shop. The kanji on the top of that sign right there is hana. And hana means flower. It also means nose. Same kanji too. So either you're talking about flowers or you're talking about someone's nose when you see it. But one way or the other. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for this one, guys, since we're hitting more residentially places now. So hope you enjoyed a little walkthrough of the street in Nama, and I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.